Hello, sir. Our engineering exploration course project is Karam Robot. The team members of this project are Mohammad Ayan Khan, roll number 1313, Aditi Viangadi 1337, Rohan M 1304, Akshata N 1314. The need statement given to our course project was design a Karam robot which will be able to compete in a match of Karam with the other device. The problem definition is design a semi-automatic Karam robot. The robot is attached to one side of the board and is able to hit the striker at different angles. The size of the robot, the constraints are the size of the robot should be 1/3 of the size of the board. That is, the size of the robot is 25 into 25 into 25 and the size of the board is 75 into 75. The budget fixed to build a Karam robot was rupees 4,000. The duration to make the robot was within 3 months. Robot the functions which the robot should perform is the robot should hold the Karam board, the striker, and also move on the Karam board. The robot should rotate as per user instructions and also hit the striker with impact force. The robot is semi-automatic. The function tree and the functions identified are clubbed into function tree and functional clustering. The functions identified are striking mechanism, moving mechanism, and change in angle. Striking mechanism. This is possible when an appropriate force input is given with certain impact force, which is kept on changing according to the user. The moving mechanism. This is possible when a certain position input is given through the Bluetooth module and there is change in position due to the input and the robot moves along the board. And change in angle. This is possible by giving an angle input through the Bluetooth module. The functional clustering is there are three units in a functional clustering: the striking unit, the movement unit, and the change in angle unit. The striking unit consists of change in impact force and force input. The movement unit consists of change in position and position input. The angle unit consists of change in angle and angle input. The subsystem which we've identified for our Karam robot are control and interface of the robot, the movement of robot, the angle change of robotic arm, the striking mechanism, and the concepts, and we've generated 5 concepts which will be explained by Akshata.
So for our concept Karam robot, we designed 4 different prototypes. The first one is here. Here we can see for our as per our function, the first one is the movement. As here we have used for this concept, we have used the slider which will move using the wheels, where we'll use 2 DC motors, and the next one is the striking part, where we'll use again a DC motor, as well as for the angle change we will use another DC motor, and this whole system will slide over the Karam as the slider is connected to the Karam. So the next concept is this one, the second concept, where the movement is all using the RC car, where we'll use 2 DC motor for the movement, and we will use a DC motor which is connected to a wood, which will use to contrast the wooden portion over there, and it will contrast and leave that thing so that it can move and hit that striker. So by this we will do the striking part, and for the angle change part we are going to use a stepper motor. So totally we are using a stepper motor and 2 DC motor for the movement, as well as one so for this we are using an Arduino for all the control, and as well as a keypad to control the movement. So the next concept is this one, where we are going to use two wheels which will move on the sides of the carom, and we'll use two DC motor for that, for the movement of that, and we are going to use another DC motor which is going to change the angle, as well as for the striking part we are going to use another DC motor. By this we can see that we are using 4 DC motor for the whole prototype, and we are going to use Arduino for all this control, and we are going to use Bluetooth module for the control of this system. So the next concept is this one, where we are using, for the moment we are using the rack and pinion, where we will use one side the rack and pinion and the other side we'll use a wheel which can balance the whole prototype, and we are using a robotic arm where it will change the angle by the servo motor, and we'll use a DC motor for the striking mechanism. This whole concept is controlled by Arduino, and which is we can control it by keypad, and the whole system requires 3 motors, that is 1 DC motor, 1 servo motor and a DC motor as well. So the by these 4 concepts we selected the concept that is this one, which is very relevant and very easy to make. So the next is continued by Ayan.
So the next stage in our Carom board course project was virtual implementation phase. So the first stage was 3D model of the entire subsystem. Okay. So this is the 3D model of our entire subsystem. This is the first subsystem, which is control and interface unit, where we are keeping the Arduino, the relay module, the DC motor on a 10x7 centimeter board. This is the control and interface unit. To this, as we can see, there are 2 holes over here. To this, we connect the movement unit, which contains 2 wheels connected to 2 DC motors and connected to similar 10x7 centimeter board and a L clamp. Striking part. This is the third subsystem. As we can see here, it's a 10x7 centimeter board with a hole to which DC motor is passed, and to the DC motor we connect here a red clamp, which is used for striking the striker which strikes the coin. Now to the DC motor which is present on our interface unit, we connect the angle change unit. Here the angle change unit takes place when the DC motor over here rotates. Here the angle change will take place, and to this angle changing part, here through the 2 holes over here we connect the striking mechanism. So by connecting all the subsystems, we get the final assembly which looks like this. Here the carom board is connected between the 2 wheels as shown here, and when the DC motors rotate, the wheels move and it will move right or left as per user command. Then the striking part, which rests on the carom board, when the striking DC motor rotates, it will strike, and for the angle changing part, the DC motor on the interface unit rotates. It will change the angle from right to left or left to right as per user convenience. So the next phase was making the circuit diagram of our entire course project, which here we have the circuit diagram, which contains Arduino Atmega 2560, which is connected to 4-channel relay, connected to a breadboard, which is connected to 4 DC motors, controlled by using a Bluetooth module with an app which is present in our phone. So this is how the circuit is going to be made of our course project. Here is the flowchart of our entire subsystem. Firstly, input taken through app present in our mobile, that is Bluetooth module. So firstly, when we press the left button in our app, the motor will rotate and the movement will take place in left direction. When we press right, it will take place in right direction. When we press stop, the motor will stop and the a robot becomes stationary. Then when you press the clockwise button, the angle changing motor will rotate, and angle change takes place from left to right in clockwise and in anti-clockwise from right to left. When we press stop, it will stop. Then when you press the striking button, the red clamp will rotate and it will strike the striker and the motor will stop.
This is the bill of materials required for the entire system. We need 4 DC motors of 60 RPM, 30 RPM and 200 RPM. We need one 4-channel relay module, one Arduino Mega 2560 and one Bluetooth module and other electrical components. The motor sizing and the battery sizing of the entire system. As per the motor sizing for the entire system, we need 4 DC motors of RPM 30, 10 and 200 for the movement of robot, for angle change of the robotic arm and to strike the coin. As per the battery sizing for the system, for the 4 DC motor we use, we need one battery for the specification of 12 volt 5 ampere per hour. Functional specification of the entire system. Here are the 4 functions for the entire system. Change of the angle for the arm of striking, movement of the robot, take input from the user and striking the coin. Modeling and simulation. This is the simulation of our course project CaromBot. Our project has 3 main functions that are movement, angle change and striking. The following circuit consists of an Arduino with the connected 4 motors using relays. The first 2 motors are for the movement change of the robot, which shows the direction to clockwise and anti-clockwise of the motor by given instructions. The next motor is for angle change and the 4th motor is for striking the striker. So here the instructions are given through the serial monitor. When we give the instruction A, the first 2 motors which are for movement change rotates anti-clockwise, that is robot moves left. When we give the instruction B, the first 2 motors rotate clockwise, that is the robot moves to the right. When we give the instruction D, the first 2 motors stop, that is the robot stop at its place. When we give the instruction E, the 3rd motor which is for angle change moves anti-clockwise, that is right to left. When we give the instruction F, the 3rd motor rotates clockwise, that is left to right. When we give the instruction G, the robot stops at a particular angle. When we give the instruction H, the last motor which is for striking rotates anti-clockwise and hits the striker. And when I is given as the instruction, the 4th motor stops after striking the coin. Thank you.
Stop.